James Cebulski here for EA Sports, and welcome to gorgeous Raleigh, North Carolina. Great place to enjoy some family time, and here we go. It's Hurricanes hockey tonight. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Hurricanes take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Washington's playing it from the side. Wilson's going to play the puck behind the cage. Burns plays it now. Puck grabbed by Slavin. Grabs it in his own end. The Hurricanes take it across the blue line. Great reach with the poke check by Sandin. Right up Main Street and on the attack.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Made that stop. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick pass to Wilson. Washington's playing it through center. Puck sent over to Wilson. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. And it's a quick pass to Burns. Picked off in the open ice. Passes it over to Dubois. Tries to the sweet spot. Oh, and it goes off his glove. Taken by Rozovic. Quick feed to Hall. And he keeps possession. A chance of front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind and you have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Carolina's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they've started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Capitals gain control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Eller. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. A chance right in front. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Carolina's won the draw. Blocked into the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Washington's grabbed a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Roy. Into the corner of the attacking area. And he dodges the poke check there. Hammers a shot. Oh, and a great save by Anderson. Moves close to the point. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Beauvillier's looking around near the point. Denies him in front. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. The Hurricanes have it in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Too much traffic in the lane. Slides it quickly to McMichael. Right through center and into the offensive zone. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Capitals win possession here in the open ice. Sidesteps the check. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Anderson. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Ovechkin. Oh, look at this. Good stop by Anderson. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Washington's got it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Carlson. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Martinick. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, it's denied by Anderson.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. And now it's over to Blake. Breakaway! Denied on a breakaway! Oh, he came up clutch there!
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Hurricanes need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of
What a chance here! Broken up. What a play defensively. Moves it to Jarvis. Jabs the puck away.
Just as a follow-up, James, listen, this team has to find...
Blazing in on the breakaway. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. Sends a pass over. Here's a pass in front. And that shot's blocked. Quick feed to Carlson. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Steps in front of the shot. And he's ridden off the puck. Quick shot. Too much congestion in front. Across the line from center. All alone. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Capitals take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Slips by the check. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
The Capitals, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Here's a ball in. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up.
Thompson's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch.
Oh, puts it wide of the net. How'd you do that?
You hate to see that, James, and you got to wonder if a little bit of panic when you're one-on-one with a Tendy. You know you got to score.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Washington's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Here's a shot. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
You said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Carolina's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They brought themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Slides the puck across to Radish. The Capitals carry it along the wall. Grabs the puck in the slot. Moves it quickly over to Mangiapane. Trying to get back on the attack now. Let's get the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Defensive play as he extends the stick. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Cutting to the front of the net. Tremendous stop by Anderson.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Penalty coming up here.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Look at this, 2-on-1. Oh, what a play to block that shot. Shuts him down. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Here's a chance. Big time stop by Anderson.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Capitals are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call. A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Nice save from point-blank range.
Roslovic's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the off. In all alone on the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Puck scooped up by Hall. Washington's penalty killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off. Pair of not going to be able to get away from the boos and the chants every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
The Capitals with one last gasp before the period runs out. Here's a chance to his teammate. Here's a shot for a bad angle. The Capitals came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. The Capitals have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, oh man, rush! A pass! Beats it again! Avoids the defender. With possession along the wall. Passes it over! Oh, he stopped that rocket! Quick pass to Slater. Quick shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Capitals will play from the defensive zone. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Washington's going to start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Hits it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Puck grab by Chychrun. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Sensational stuff by Anderson.
His shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Washington's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Gets a hold of the puck. Washington's got it now. Here's a shot. What a glove save by Anderson. Great pressure on the offensive end by Mangiapane. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. The Hurricanes have the puck now. Carolina's through center and now in the offensive end. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Chychrun. Picked up along the boards by Eller. Washington's got it in their own zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Hurricanes gain possession. Poked away at center by Chychrun. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Taken by Martinook. Feeds the puck to Svechnikov. Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Gostisbehere. And now it's grabbed by Beauvillier. And that slides right out to center ice. Walker's got the puck. Loses the coverage there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Well, the refs have seen enough in this one now, and they're going to get offsetting penalties or coincidentals.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
They've got a 2-on-1. Across the line. Dishes it off. Oh, what a stop denying that rush. Smart defensive play there. Here we go. I-man rush here. Shot! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Stalls taking it from his own end. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Thompson. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
When you lose position on your opponent and you're fighting for that puck instead of coming under the stick for the takeaway and you go over and you hack, you're going to get the call. Slashing it is.
Can you bring it to the top? Like you never have stopped. Can you bring it to the top?
As they're about to drop the puck, the power play is back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Big time stop. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Washington's got a hold of the puck. Poked away by Gostisbehere. Puck picked up by Hall. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. The late penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. Let's see the call here.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Can they capitalize on another power play here?
Well, at these times of the game, with just an average power play tonight, it's your best players that have to find a way to perform. Yeah, your heart rate may be elevated, but this is the time where the money plays out.
Big play inside the defensive zone. There's a shot. Oh, no! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Thompson's been strong in the net tonight, and his save percentage is really high, James, and it's because he's faced a high volume of shots and he's been dialed in and able to make the saves. That gives his team confidence, and they've been consistent as well, and they've done the job on the other side of the puck.
The Hurricanes once again send out their power play unit. What a golden opportunity here.
Even though the power play has just been average tonight, at a critical point like this, your stars, your big players, have to come up huge.
To the low slot. What a chance, but it goes up and over the net.
Well, it isn't easy to create good quality scoring chances in the game today, James, so when you get them, you got to...
Stay confirmed on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the covers. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
The Hurricanes desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Shakes off the coverage. From the back of the cage with the puck. Fairford's got it along the wing. Oh, slick work with the glove. Scores! Coming up, blood short-handed. Wow!
Well, you got to love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, and when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. Oh, these are the ugly ones where you find yourself on a highlight reel, and it's not the one you want to be on, James. It's a real tough play that leads to a goal.
The Capitals win the draw. Knocked away with the stick by Faust. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Avoids the poke check. To the front. Oh, bar out. It stays out.
Carolina Yeah, starting to generate more chances, and this is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off.
They've got an on-man rush. A chance. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and in. Wow.
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
The Capitals haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves it around along the half wall. And he takes the feed. Handles the puck. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings them to this one here this evening. Washington's PK unit was on fire tonight. They looked like they were on the power play more times than not.
Well, they really did. I mean, they closed